Hi, I'm Keith Trimm from Fairbury, Nebraska, and this is my wife, Cheryl. This video is about why nobody likes your art. Okay, so back in April, we had an art show. I had an art show. Here, let me show you my stuff here first. I do sci-fi, fantasy artwork type stuff here. See it? And we had a show, a month-long show in Lincoln, Nebraska. Lincoln, Nebraska is not the art capital of anywhere. I don't think Nebraska is the art capital of anywhere anyway. But they had First Friday, and we went to it, and it was pretty well attended. How did you think it was attended?
There was a lot of people there. I think it's more of a social event, though. Like, I don't think anybody was actually there with the sole intention of looking at art or purchasing art or anything like that. I think it was an excuse to go out on a Friday night and, you know, walk around. And I mean, downtown Lincoln is really kind of a cool place. And
it's probably the most popular art gallery in town.
Oh yeah,
there's probably,
well established.
Probably half a dozen. This place was packed. There's art all over the place. But one thing I noticed was that most people who came in the door would stand around in the center and talk to each other. It was like a social event. And I remember an interview with H.R. Giger where he said he didn't like art shows because of the same reason. This was back in the 60s, right? So nothing's really changed. So why aren't people looking at the artwork? I'm sure they were. I'm sure they were. But I just felt like, what was I doing there? There was a girl, she's from Iowa, I think.
Iowa or North Dakota or something like that.
Standing in the corner.
With her work.
And I felt so sorry for her. I walked over and I asked her what her stuff was, and she talked to me about it. And I just felt like she was just standing there doing nothing. And so why don't people care about your artwork? There's lots of artists out there. I don't know why. I don't know why I even do it, honest to God. I've been doing it all my life. What do you think?
I think that people are social. So an art show like that is an excuse or a reason to go out and be social. And I don't know that there's a wide variety of art in this gallery. You know, there's something really for everybody, but not everybody's going to like every piece that they see because it's so much different. Like, some people might really be into Keith's stuff because they like sci-fi art, and then there's some other stuff, you know, like the landscapes and the flowers that people might prefer. Or, I mean, and then there's some stuff that you just look at it and you go, what is that? You know, there was some, I think they were supposed to be drawings at this art show that looked like a 2-year-old scribbled them on a piece of paper, but you know, maybe some people are into that. So
I'll say that this gallery is very open.
Yeah.
They've let a lot of different quality levels, skill levels in here. I'm not saying that my stuff is spectacular. Let me show you another one real quick here. Can you see it? Anyway, so my stuff was in the window, and I watched people file right by it. I don't think anybody ever turned their head and looked the other direction at my artwork. Nobody commented about it. Nobody ever said anything to me about it. So it's very frustrating. So why don't people care about even though there's tons of artists out there, and this place actually hosts classes. It's more of a senior center, if you ask me, because they have a lot of artists are in their 70s. You go to art classes, there's a lot of older people.
There's some young ones too, though. And those, I mean, we've been in there when they've had classes going on, and there's like moms and their teenage girls or whatever, daughters, in the classes. So I think that's a cool thing to do.
So, you know, you go to Hobby Lobby, they sell paint, they sell brushes. Somebody they must be doing this stuff. There's galleries out there. So maybe I'm just seeing this wrong. I don't know. I just feel frustrated, you know. So I have no answer for this question.
Yeah. So are there a lot of other frustrated artists out there?
Hey, put it in the comments right down there.
Put it in the comments,
and like and subscribe.
Keith would like to know if you're frustrated too.
Okay. Thanks for watching.